Good day to all you DIYers out there. Welcome to another episode of my pathetic life as a homeowner, where I'm either maintaining something or updating something in my house, or cars, or jet skis, or life. That being said, follow me along as I take you through this project, which has arrived at my front door, so let's go see what it is. Here we go, here we go. Box from Amazon, and it's marked heavy. And it's really heavy and my dog's freaking out. What would I do without Amazon? I love Amazon so much. All right, here we go. Boom. Here we go. And we have a shitload of door handles. I'm gonna be replacing all the door handles in my house with these nice fancy black ones. Right now I got these pieces of shit right here and they're hideous. We're gonna replace them with these. Amazon, what's up with all the people up in New York cock-blocking their 25,000 jobs for that they're trying to bring in? I'm trying to get the subsidy thing, the tax argument, but isn't this the same people that are trying to drive Teslas, which are tax subsidized? I don't get it. So to add some actual value to this video, I'm not gonna get into the details of ripping off old handles and putting new ones on, but I will get into the details of how you can actually technically program the key versions of these locks. Essentially, I have 3 doors, one in the back, one in the garage, and one out front that require an actual key to get into the door, right? If you buy 3 sets of these, which I did, they're all gonna have 3 separate keys. So instead of having each key for each door, some of these companies, you can actually program the key so that you can use the same key for each door, which makes your life a hell of a lot more convenient. So before I get into that far into this whole project, I still got a little bit of work to do, so follow me along as I start ripping the interior doors apart and doing a little bit of painting, and then we'll get into the specifics of how do you actually program one of these locks to have the same key. So I've been running around the whole house replacing every single piece of trim, so I replaced all of this, and then all the way around the house. It took me quite a while because I'm lazy, but yeah, I replaced it all, and then I painted it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell on camera, but the trim color is different from the rest of the doors, so that leaves me having to paint all these doors before I start throwing on the hardware. Once I start throwing on the hardware, the other thing is these hinges, they're all brass. They're not gonna match the new black hardware. So I'm either gonna replace these with black ones, or I might even I'm thinking I might even paint them, so I'm not sure yet. We'll get to that though, but yeah, I gotta do something with these, but long story short, I'm gonna paint all the doors first. So first things first, let's get rid of the old handles here. Perfect. Phillips, get rid of this. Pop that out somehow. And then pop that out, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. Doors are painted. Some of these handles have been put on already. Actually, all of them on the inside. All of this was replaced. I was gonna paint the hinges, but decided that was gonna be too much of a project, so I ended up buying all these hinges off of Amazon. And these doors look good. Now it's time for this front door right here. Get rid of this ugly, ugly setup right here with this fancy setup right here. And then we're gonna program the key and go from there. We got a ton of parts here. Let's start slapping this stuff together. All right, key programming time, programming, whatever you want to call it. Here's the key that came with this lock. I'm gonna put it in. All right, here's a little device thing that came into it. There's a little hole here right next to the key. We're gonna be putting that in there. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna turn this 90 degrees clockwise. I'm gonna insert this into the little hole. And I'm gonna pull the key out. Okay, so now, essentially this is in a kind of a neutral state. Now you take the key that you want to program. In my case, it's this one. I highlighted it green because I've got, I think, 6 of these locks that I'm redoing, so I don't want to get mixed up. You insert it, you go counterclockwise, 180. I don't know, I do it a few times. You don't have to do that, but that's it. So that's it. You go counterclockwise, 180, and you're good to go. New key works. Old key no longer works. Pretty simple and easy to do. Thank you, KwikSet, for making this easy. One key, every door in the house. There you have it, boys and girls. I hope you learned something from that video. Please subscribe. I think my next challenge or my next project is gonna be the patio. This patio is about 50% done. I'm thinking outdoor kitchen, barbecue, maybe a smoker, maybe a rotisserie, definitely a fire pit, and make this thing look pretty badass. So subscribe and see where that goes. Cheers.